Now that the dust has settled, here's what you might have missed before watching Tundra Esports winning it all. Valve surprised everyone by giving a swag bag that contained a free month of Dota Plus, the level 1 Battle Pass or 24 levels if you already own the Battle Pass, and lastly, one free Arcana that's being sold in the store.
I have suffered the atrocities of the living, and followed the trails of the damned. On both sides of the Spirit Veil, they whisper my name, and fear me far more than death.
Dota 2 will be getting a new hero, Myrte. You can see her aesthetic as an inspiration from Mexico's Day of the Dead, and if you look closely, she's also wearing the Revenant's brooch. She will be available early 2023, perhaps before the end of the Battle Pass, and maybe she will be getting an Arcana. Perhaps you might want to hold on to before picking your free Arcana. Along with a new hero, Cave Johnson's announcer pack will be coming soon for everyone who hit level 75. Tall Fly Azit went onto the late game on the Spanish stream and he gave us detail on why they chose Thunder Awaken instead of Team Master. Fly said he had been given 5 minutes to choose a team, and Thunder Awaken had declined their previous scrims, so they decided that was their opponent.
And yeah, we ultimately we were in a really good position, right? We got first in our group, we were feeling really good about life, and then we had to make an unfortunate choice of who do we want to play.
Y luego tuvimos que decidir contra quién peleamos y escogimos Thunder.
Yeah.
Just Thunder.
Was
there any reason for that? Or can you reveal that?
So there are a couple of reasons, actually.
Razones, la verdad.
So the first one is that we're familiar with them as a team.
Es que los conocemos como equipo.
Throughout the DPC, we scrimmed them all the time, and we did have a really good track record against them. Like we won most of the games.
Y ganamos la mayoría de partidas.
The second thing is actually during our boot camp before coming to TI.
Antes de hacer el bootcamp, antes de llegar al TI.
We had some issues with scheduling scrims.
Tuvimos problemas con el horario de los scrims y conseguir que la gente llegase a sus scrims.
We had some scrims scheduled with Thunder. They ended up canceling on us because they said that they'd rather like scrim other teams that they don't have much experience with. And then we were like, you know what? You gotta choose a team. I think both teams were good, both Aster and Thunder. And we're like, okay, these guys canceled on us, let's go.
A little bit of spite there when you chose.
A little bit.
Un poco de odio cuando los escogieron.
But it's a decision that had to be made pretty quickly. So as soon as their games ended, like we don't know who we get to choose from until they finish their games. And then somebody comes up to us like, you guys have 5 minutes to choose.
Luego que viene y dice, tienes 5 minutos, 5 minutes, really?
Yeah.
Tienes 5 minutos para escoger a un equipo contra quién pelear en la fase de playoffs.
It's not like you have time to study. Like I didn't have time to look at all the Aster games, all the Thunder games, and be like, okay, this team plays this way, because during group stage, it's so chaotic. There's so many games. You barely have time to prepare for your next series.
No tuve tiempo de los equipos. No pude ver, este equipo juega de una manera, este equipo juega de otra. Y la fase de grupos es muy caótico. No tienes tiempo de prepararte en ningún equipo.
Yeah, so having 5 minutes to decide which team you're playing against. I didn't see that many games from them. We just kind of went with, our gut feeling. And in this case,
sentíamos el estómago, lo que sentíamos dentro.
You can say we ended up against a bad choice, but if we lost to Aster, it would have been a bad choice too.
Alright, let's get on to the finals. 3 Western European teams and 1 Chinese team. Team Master faced off against Team Liquid to start off the day, and they once again picked Sniper, and it took them far to force Game 3, but in Game 3, Team Liquid made a surprising Night Stalker pick that surprisingly was unkillable.
Gives them a little bit of space, but he's getting controlled now. The Rolling Thunder continuing to proc, and he's dead as well. And now the focus is onto the Drow Ranger. No bash this time around, but Matu finds what he needs. Buyback down to the Drow. Snowball coming in. Walrus punch to follow. How much do they want to die if your freezing field gets canceled? CM has to buy back into the game. Ice shards, not enough to keep them outside the fountain. So Liquid forcing themselves to go for the mega creeps. And Liquid looking extremely good. And we talked about the momentum from the last 5 days. It has definitely continued here today. onto the throw, and GG is called. Team Liquid move on. Aster eliminated from TI-11.
Yeah, we had no idea what to expect out of this game. Some very different drafts. Boboka on Naga, we have Matu on Night Stalker. But the constant that has been working...
Apparently, it came down to last Matumba Man or Palayan making the call. And here's his speech prior to the game.
Fucks up or anything, we're gonna win and lose together, yeah?
In the lower bracket match between Team Secret and Team Liquid, the first two games were one-sided affair for the winning teams. Game 3 was where the best Dota was shown, action back and forth. Team Liquid had the lead, and when they tried to go high ground, everything started falling apart, and Team Secret started winning the fights.
Objective gamers in the top lane, Chrysalis and Puppey, taking down the buildings, walking towards tier 4s even.
They setting it up. Chrysalis, the alacrity is there. Tier 4 towers starting to drop. Does the dream run end now? Mickey 4-step away, keeping themselves alive.
That's a big jump. They're low on resources on Secret right now.
It's deadly.
Oh, but look at that damage.
This moment when you sense the victory, the Ancients exposed. Do they have enough left in the tank? Liquid, they want to survive, blows up Science, but do they have any more? The Ancient is falling, and with that, Secret are going to eliminate Liquid. They're going to the grand finals.
They came down from that upper bracket for one series, and are going right back up. They want that grand final chance once more. They want that best of 5. And two teams.
In the end, Matumba Man couldn't reach the grand finals and will end his career with a win in the International 7 and 2 third-place finish at TI-10 and TI-11.
I exit the stage and people are just cheering Matumba Man, like the whole stadium is going wild. It's an amazing feeling, yeah. Good way to go out as well.
In the grand finals, it was quick and decisive.
In the blink of an eye.
In a blink of an eye, and it was over. Tundra Esports had all the answers to Team Secret's strategy. No matter which hero they banned, they had a backup, and it was a clean sweep. Curtis AUI 2000 becomes the first person to win the International as a player and as a coach. And he made a hilarious tweet to poke fun of himself back when he was kicked by Evil Geniuses after winning TI5. Here's the ending to the International 11. The great reshuffle begins, and there's already some big rumors. We'll see you next time. Like, share, and subscribe.
He's out to safety 9. Now back in, Saxa. In with the toss, go on the side. This is Robin locked down. Nisha out for 100. As Tundra, they'll chase him down. Rezo gone without buyback. It's only Puppey and Chrysalis.
And the arrow.
The arrow's there. Tundra catch him out. They're ready to run down mid. There's a lack of buybacks on Secret.
Secret felt the need. They had to chase to try to get more of the Beastmasters dead, but they get hit with an onslaught.
No buyback on Resolution. And Nisha, he's 200 gold short. It's Tundra.
They're going to try to get some wrap around the Tundra.
Some sort of surprise, but it's 2 against 4.
Dire's middle barracks.
As this push, it's not stopping.
Tier 4's dropping.
They've got
Secret.
a fortification, but still such a long time without Resolution, without Nisha, a full minute.
And the creeps are coming in top. They can't even cut the waves.
As the tier 4s, Tundra, they're pushing on. Secret, they've got to make their move now. It's going to be now or never. If they want to try and stop Tundra.
They got to just run in.
And they've got to do something. The
Ancient's dropping.
Tundra, they're looking to end inside. Jumps in, but immediately to his death. Chrysalis has got the illusions out, but he's surrounded. Taken out. The Ancient is exposed. They're looking for the game. Tundra, they're on the Ancient. There'll be a buyback for Chrysalis, but surely there's nothing.
He's just getting controlled.
Nothing to be done here from Secret as Tundra. They're closing it up. The Ancient, it falls.
Oh my God.
Tundra have done it. The 3-0 clean sweep today against Team Secret here in the grand final.
What an unbelievable storyline. Undefeated. Tundra, unbelievable.
And the way they did it, it truly feels like, fuck, this team, they've cracked the code, they've solved Dota.
They broke
Their
it.
approach every single time, they're unstoppable.
Even when they get their heroes taken away, they always have some type of substitution. Every single player piggybacking off each other.
Go.
Unbelievable. Snaking.
Skeeter,
26 teams in 10 years, and he finally claims it.
Tundra, ladies and gentlemen, on TI 11 champions.
Esports for the international.
Incredible moments here. As you said, a team that's worked so hard throughout the year. They've had their highs, they've international fog.
Last year, they weren't able to make it this year. They proved everybody, they proved to everyone how good they truly are.
It's incredible play across the board. Some of these players, you've seen them time and time again over the years, as you said, through different teams. I mean, a lot of them individually, the other pros, they've always known that these players, they've had it in them. They've had it in them to get this far, and not only get this far, but to completely crush their opponents in this grand final. Secret, they got closer and closer from game 1 to game 3, but it was never close enough. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time for Tundra!